Breyerfest 2025 haul. This is just my collection. This is not the haul. Are we ready for the haul? I'm not going to edit this, so just bear with me. First horse, I walked into the Clarion. The first room I went into, I saw Rushmore and I said, oh my goodness, it's Rushmore. And I was like, the price is probably going to be like 300 something. And it was actually very, very good. So I ended up picking him up. He was my first purchase of the whole event, and he's flawless. He kind of looks like a frothy milkshake with like berries, like a berry frothy milkshake. You know what I mean? Probably not. It's like a niche audience of my humor, but he's got like the flex as if he was like a blackberry smoothie. And he's got like a little flower. He's super cute. Love him. Then my buddy picked this horse out before I got a chance to see it in real life. He did a review and it looks amazing. And so I didn't know it was actually a mare because I conga this mold, as you guys might know from the title of my username. But I got two of these guys, one to customize, probably customizing this one because she does have a couple of flaws. She's got like, you know, these just, yeah, there's that. And then she's got like a bump on this hoof and some other tiny little thing. They're not like huge. They're not like a big deal. She probably could still show. But personally, I would rather get multiple of these and customize them anyway, which was what I was going to do. So then I got one that's new in box. Hopefully this one will be able to be shown. And then we have my Girls Run the World that I picked up at the Clarion. It was my last purchase of the whole event. We went back on Sunday night just to see what was there and if we could find anything. And I was able to find the glossy Girls Run the World. I have the Perlino, but that was my favorite and I got it that last year. But this one, I just didn't want to spend the money on last year, but I found it for this year for a really nice price. And she came, the lady gave me a free pony pouch with her, so that was great. And it's a really nice pony pouch. I ended up using it for a different horse, but she's great. Next we have my boy Brishan. Now, if you know me, you know that I love shimmery horses and I love shimmer in general and I love mapping. So he's got the pearlescent mane and tail, the shimmery finish on his body. I don't know if you can see that in the camera picking it up. His dapples are stunning. His face is gorgeous. He's got mapping. And he's just everything you could want in a model horse. He's just absolutely stunning. And so I picked him up for a really good price at the Clarion. And moving on, we have the Mare and Foal set. I absolutely love them. I didn't know if I was gonna like them or not. I didn't even get a ticket this year. I just did the single days, but I ended up buying these for $10 above cost at the Clarion, and I absolutely love them. They're flawless. The lady was super nice. She actually picked them up for her friend who was going to buy them and then just flaked on her, so she had a set she wasn't even gonna buy. And then I came along and she said she'd take offers, and then I said, what's the best you do? And she gave me a great price on these two. These two are LSQ. I will be hopefully showing them if I can bring them out of the house. It's hard for me to do that with any of them. Then moving on, we have Madison Avenue. I got her for $15. I didn't know she didn't stand, but actually if you put a cork thick, like, not cement, like thick, what's the word? Like, oh my gosh, the word, ceramic, like coaster under her tail, she stands perfectly. So there's that. She did have like a pad under her foot that I took off because that just didn't look right and she couldn't stand even with it. So I got her for 15 bucks. She was great. That was the lady who had the miracle salve if you went into that room, and that salve actually worked because my flat foot was in so much pain, and then I put it on 2 minutes later. It was very much deal withable. It was not bad at all. But I've seen her in so many barn tours as a kid, along with the next horse I'll show you. And, you know, she just kind of sentimental. And 15 bucks, I said, you know, I saw her for 20, and then I was like, I don't want her that much. And then I saw her for 35, and I said, oh, I should have bought her for 20. Found her again for 35, found her again for 20, still didn't buy her. And then I found her for 15 when I was ready to just go home, and I got her. And she's got really nice markings. She does have a few strange little flaws, but I mean, she's not like going to be shown or anything, but she's pearlescent, and I like her, and she's buckskin, and she's got an adorable face, and so I grabbed her. Moving on, the same lady had a Starlight, and you know, I'm not the biggest fan of the flash mold originally, but it's grown on me, as you can tell. Midas made me want to conga this mold because he is my favorite horse in my whole collection, and he's not even a thoroughbred, and I'm a thoroughbred person. I love my thoroughbreds. I conga Strapless, Lonesome Glory, Smarty, and kind of Ruffian, but Ruffian is just, there's not enough horses on that mold that I really would pay money for, so I don't really think I conga it seriously. But back to this horse. I bought this horse because, I don't know if any of you guys remember, I think it was Breyer Crazy or whatever it was like a day at Mulberry Acres, and she had this horse, and she made it a mare in her little series, and her name was Truffles and Turtle. And she had like a little English accent or whatever, and it was really cute. And when I was younger, I used to watch those videos all the time, and this horse was like a staple in those Breyer barn tours. And so I just grabbed her because, you know, it's a he. I know it's a he, but like I got her and him in the same room, along with Fish, who was very good. I actually, like I said, I did not get the full day tickets. Like I didn't get the all access or the special runs, but I did manage to get one of these for $10, new in box, at the Clarion. And you know, it was really nice because mine is really nice, and I was really worried about it standing because my Sam does not stand, but my Sato is great. I love this horse. I think this is probably the prettiest celebration model they've ever done, in my opinion. I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but personally, I think he looks like vegan ice cream, like vanilla bean vegan ice cream, because he doesn't have like that creaminess, but he also looks like he's icy, but like vanilla bean. I don't know. But I love him. He's gorgeous. The real horse was absolutely stunning. I didn't get to meet him. It was just too hot, but I love flea bitten gray thoroughbreds, and that is what he is. So, and then next we have my boy Midas. I just love this horse. I mean, look how he sparkles. I mean, he literally sparkles, guys. Like, I'm sorry, he's better condition, he's better quality than raffle models I've seen. And I've actually held and looked at some nice raffle models, and they did not have the sheen in this coat. They didn't have the map. Some of them had the mapping, but I'm telling you right now, this horse has the best detail, the best quality I've ever seen in any model animal. Not just horse, like just the best. Wonderful quality. I overpaid for him a little, but he was the only one I ended up seeing for the whole time I was there, and he's just the prettiest horse in my collection. Moving on to last but not least, I did a pickup, my first pickup ever. I did a pickup for my friend, and he got a really nice winter song, but I did a pickup too at the same time. I met both of the same, two of the different people. Gosh, I gotta breathe. Okay, I got this horse and his horse picked up at the same time in the Clarion, from two different sellers, and they both were super nice. I made sure I got pictures to my friend, and he was really happy with his model, and I picked up this one. She was selling him for a really good price on Facebook, and so I asked her if she would do a pickup for me because he's my favorite of the glossies, I believe, of the Quell Surprises. And Quell Surprise was my first ever surprise that I ever pulled myself, and my first Breyerfest ever. So, and is one of my favorite, like ultimate favorite molds. So I got the glossy Quell Surprise Perlino. He goes nicely with his brothers, and I will be looking for the other three in gloss eventually. But So that concludes the traditionals. I will go through the minis now. I got fresh baked peppermint bark. The sheen is in there and it's just gorgeous, and the peppermints, and on the dark chocolate, she's like a little dark chocolate cake with some nice vanilla frosting and some peppermint chunks, and I love this Sablemate mold, so I bought her. And did I not know that my mother also bought her for me, because we went into a different room and one was overpriced a little bit, in my opinion. Nothing like crazy, but I ended up buying this one for $5 less than she paid for this one. Didn't even know she bought this one, but I have two. They're slightly different shaded, and neither one is for sale. I just really like this horse. And then I got two of the single days, because me and my mom both got a single day ticket. So I got Little Mimosa, who's very, very, very pretty. I'm a fan of this mold. Will it focus? Nope, it's not gonna focus. But you've seen her, you know her, she's adorable. I really do like her. And then my favorite would be, I mean, it's not my favorite anymore. I like them equally because I think they're both just as detailed and pretty. But I am a polo lover. I do Conga the polo pony. These are all literally only polo ponies. The rest of them are regular Smarty Joneses, but these are polo ponies. And she's just adorable. And I have the original stablemate polo pony from last Breyerfest. I believe it was last Breyerfest. And I just absolutely love her. But these are my polo ponies. And then I had to get the newborn that's a mare and another one, and I'll be getting more when my tack shop tells me that they're in. So yeah, that concludes my entire haul from this past Breyerfest. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be posting more often once I get the time to post and the energy, and you know, don't have to work as much. But this is everybody, just a little overview. Just wonderful year. Everybody was great, and I got to meet so many great people. Got to meet Fox Glory 123. I got to meet Snoopy is my horse. I met both of them last year, but this year I got to meet them again, and we actually took a picture together, so that was super fun. And then I did actually run into Abigail Pinehaven, which was amazing to meet her in person. She's such a nice girl. And then I also met, what was the other one? Yes, Infinity Breyers. I bumped into her at the park gift shop, and she was super nice. She gave me a button or a sticker. I don't remember where it is. I believe it's over there, but I do have it, and it's great. And she's a great YouTuber. You guys should check all those people I just mentioned out. Also check out Dennis Wistorm. He's great. He's got an awesome channel. But yeah, so everyone I met was awesome, and I hope everybody has a great rest of their weekend. And Breyerfest was super fun, and thank you to everyone that I met, and I hope everyone had a great Breyerfest. Okay,